What is up? Welcome back to another edition of SacTown Movie Buffs Television. Once again, it's your boy Kier, and today in the studio we have actor Hayden Ace Gardner.
Hey.
How you doing today?
Good. How about yourself?
Not too bad. So you prefer to go by Ace?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Before I
it's the
get
stage
into
name.
okay, so I was just gonna ask before I get into your background, how did you come up with the name Ace?
Oh man, something a friend of mine came up with during a kind of a difficult part of my life. So
Okay.
I decided, you know what, I like how it
I didn't know if you were like a
sounds,
card shark or
adverse childhood experience,
Right.
ACE. So yeah,
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know. Yeah, I was like, well, I don't know. Maybe he flies planes on the side. I don't know what he does. Like
Right,
Ace. So
maybe I'm just really good at playing cards.
yeah, exactly. So I know obviously you're a younger actor.
Yes, sir,
So
yeah.
you're still in high school, if I'm not.
Yes, it's my last year. I'm a senior, but I'm 16. It's an
very
interesting
cool.
combo.
Well, yeah. So you'll graduate at 16 or 17?
17, surprisingly. So had I stayed in the school system I was at before, I would have wound up class of 23 because I was on track to early graduation. I was like, nah, I want to get that high school experience because the year prior I was pursuing my film career. So I was homeschooled for all of that. So yeah, as of right now, yeah, I'm class 24. So
Very cool.
yeah.
Very cool. When did when did you first get into acting?
So acting, I started at 14. It was back in 2021. It was like in the midst of COVID too.
Right.
So because LA was shut down, directors were coming up here. I'm trying to maintain,
Right.
profit somehow because
Right.
obviously filmmakers, that's how they make their money. It is a fun job, but it's still a job at the end of the day. So, they were coming up here. I worked with director Nick Leisure on a feature film called Last of the Night with Brian Austin Green.
Okay. Very familiar with that film. Yeah.
Yes, yeah, it was a fun film to work on, and then that opened up a ton of doors for like Killigan Cruise, directed by Bryn Alexander Anderson, Amy's Fuck It List, directed by Mark S. Allen, etc. There's a few others out there, but I've worked 18 productions in total.
Very cool.
Yeah.
At the age of 16, that's
Right,
very
yeah.
impressive.
It's I pride myself in that fact. Yeah.
Yeah. What inspired you to get into acting though?
Man, I've wanted to be an actor since I was 6 years old. So,
Really?
I remember I got this tablet. It was this little Trio tablet, and one day I discovered the camera app, and I was like, oh, that's what this black dot on the back of the camera does, like on the back of the tablet does. And so I just started making my own little films. I remember I made a Star Wars film where I was trying to find Obi-Wan Kenobi. There was no editing. Like literally, I would record something, and then I would play it in order on my gallery,
Right.
and then I would watch it in the order of the scene, and that was my short film.
Very cool.
But that then blossomed into a YouTube channel where I was just doing like funny content, which then blossomed into just a little short film I was working on as a sci-fi film, which then opened up opened up more doors for me in terms of passion and interest. And so then I started watching a lot of the behind the scenes stuff with my dad because I have family in the industry. My grandma was a news anchor back in the 60s.
Oh, really cool. Okay.
And she had a cooking show, Parsley Sage,
Here in
Janie and
Sacramento,
Love.
or
No, it's
oh.
Cincinnati actually. Yeah.
Okay,
So
okay, Ohio. Alright.
so Parsley Sage, Janie and Love was her talk show, and then she also did some stuff in the news world as well.
Very cool. Very cool. That's a very diverse background you have there.
Yeah.
Very impressive. So I know you mentioned that, kind of shooting your short films and things of that nature. So you're also interested in directing then as well?
Yes,
or?
sir. Yeah. So the goal is director, actor, and even potentially writing. I used to not be much of a writer, but I'm thinking about pursuing it. So yeah.
And what kind of films do you see yourself kind of like more gravitating towards? Or kind of films that you would rather do? Are you just open to anything, or do you prefer like comedies, dramas, horrors?
The big three that I want to capitalize off of is comedy, horror, and sci-fi.
Okay.
So
Very
those
good.
are the big three.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those are very popular categories as well.
Right.
Sometimes I feel like drama gets lost in the shuffle. So,
Yeah.
so it's like,
For obvious
if you want to
reasons.
win an Oscar, then a lot of times drama is the way to go.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
But outside of that, it does get lost in the shuffle,
Right.
for sure. And who are some, I guess, as far as since you're an actor, who are some inspirations that you had as actors or people that you look up to?
DiCaprio, it's a big one. Leonardo DiCaprio.
He started at a very young age. Yeah, he kind of got a
Yeah.
little bit of some of the features of he
Yes,
had.
yeah, I've gotten the comparison
when
a
he
few
was younger.
times.
He's a little bigger now, but when he was
Right,
younger,
yeah. He's kind of filled up a bit. Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, DiCaprio. That's a big one. there's a few others that I'm blanking on right now. Hayden Christensen.
Okay.
Yeah, we share the name Hayden. You know, Hayden and Hayden.
Very
He's a great actor. I adore his roles, Anakin and Sith, Revenge of the Sith. There's a few other actors that I can't seem to think of right now because I'm on the spot. But yeah,
no, absolutely.
But,
I like to put people on the spot. That's what we do here.
Yeah, I feel like that's the point. It's an
Right,
interview. You might as
right.
well have some fun with it.
And then just in terms of directors, any other directors that you have inspiration from? Or
George Lucas, Jon Favreau, Spielberg. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of just filmmakers in general that I take a lot of inspiration from. It's pretty fun. Yeah.
Very cool. So what's next for you? What do you got another film you're working on, or you?
Yeah, so I'm working on a film right now with Mark S. Allen. It's a horror film. I can't discuss.
Go into details,
I can't go into details, but that's pretty exciting. And then I've got another film dropping here soon called Little Mamba. So I'm excited about that. That's all I can say is the title. I can't say anything else. But
very cool.
I'm excited for that. So yeah, I've got some stuff coming up. Some premieres, some short films. I know that we're probably gonna cross paths again.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we'll definitely. Festival season,
right? Yeah,
for
exactly.
sure. At the very least,
season,
we'll cross paths. So mixers and things of that nature.
Right. Yeah.
Before we let you go, so if anybody is looking to reach out to you, if they want to get you in one of their films, how can they find you? What are some of your socials that they can find you?
I think the easiest way you can access me is Instagram. It's simple, _official_Hayden_Gardner. That's
Very simple.
So if you need any actors that play somebody that fits my description,
Guy's ready to go.
I could play British characters. I could do little British.
Oh, you got a little bit of accent.
A little bit of an
well.
accent going on, yes.
Well,
so if you guys need me for anything,
give us,
know
hit
where
them
to-
up,
know
hit
where
them
to
up on the
contact
gram.
me.
Yeah,
Exactly,
get them on the gram for sure.
Yep.
I look forward to seeing what you do next, man, and
appreciate
definitely we'll stay in contact with you.
Yes, sir.
Very exciting. To see somebody so young here in Sacramento that's already been in some pretty big major films here in the area as well. So best of luck to success, and definitely, like I said, I'll be checking you out. I'll definitely be watching, seeing what you're doing.
Right on.
For
Cool.
sure.
Thank you. Yeah.
Well, of course. Next time you have another film that's done, we'll have you back again on the show.
Sounds good. Yeah, for sure. 100%.
Absolutely.
I look forward to seeing you in the future.
Thanks so much. Greatly appreciate it. Well, thank you again for watching another edition of SacTown Movie Buffs Television. We'll be back again with another show.